Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I'm going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective and see what's going on with the energy. I'm feeling like a demeanor or someone's mannerisms. So I feel like there's a Divine Masculine out there in the collective that, like, they're upset, but they don't want to tell you that they're upset. So I feel like, when someone does something that you're not very pleased with and you do this thing where you kind of nod your head and like you shake your head and you might kind of purse your lips together and like, okay, all right, I see how you stay. All right, okay, so that's what's going on. Okay, I see how you stay. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, that's the mannerism, or someone does that where it's like they're shaking their head going, okay, so that's how it's gonna be. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting here. So I don't know who this message is for, but I feel like maybe you guys have had some kind of communication recently, or like I feel you standing in your power, Divine Feminine, or you're making decisions or making moves in your life where you're a different person, or you've maybe had communication with them where you've had to say no, or like in some way they feel like you're appearing as like a different person, guys. Like, that's the only way I can express it, like, who is this? Okay, so that after all we've been through, you're gonna say no, I can't see you, you don't want to see me. That's what it is. I don't know what this is about. Like, I feel like you guys could have been through a lot, and this is a time where your Divine Masculines are going to try to reach out, but Divine Feminines, like, I feel like many of you are like, no, like, I can't see you. Like, I don't want to see you right now. Or, you know what, I have other plans. And, like, it's driving them crazy a little bit. They're kind of pacing back and forth, like, oh, like, you have plans. Like, oh, like, you got something else to do. They're not used to you like putting them on the back burner, or like you guys are moving out of this phase of like putting that, like they were on this pedestal, and now that they're making all this great effort, and that's why I have the romance angels here, because I want to see what's in their heart space, like what has been developing for you. In fact, let's cut the deck in half. So we have flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Ooh, they might be worried that you're flirting with other people as they're trying to reconcile with you. We have express your love as well. So this could be a time where they want to express their love. They want to spend time with you. They're maybe asking you out or wanting to spend time with you right now, and you're like I can't. And they're so shocked or surprised that you would put this reconciliation on hold. I don't know why I'm getting that, but maybe a lot of you have grown, Divine Feminines. We have storm and unexpected. I feel like they weren't expecting you to be in this new energy, maybe drawing boundaries. You have more of a solid foundation structure. Something about you is more solid. I feel like you're not wanting past patterns to repeat. You maybe are extending your lighthearted energy to others and allowing yourself this time around to not be attached to anyone or anything. Maybe this time around, many of you are focusing on loving yourselves first, which is making you hella romantically attractive. So I feel like you're in this space of just wanting to be on your own, and somebody's like, okay, all right, okay, I see how it is, all right. But what they're thinking is the worst. Like, oh, well, who are you giving your time to then? Right? Like, who are you spending time with? And it may not be that you're actually doing that, Divine Feminines, but I feel like this is pushing in this reconciliation energy that's coming through here. Someone wants to spend time now with this new version of you. They're not used to you saying no, or they're not used to you putting walls up or spending time with other people. They could feel really jealous right now if they know that you're spending time with other people. Maybe over the summer, many of you experienced this glow up energy or socializing more. I feel like the flirt energy as well. It reminds me of that reading that talks about a lot of you networking or going out, like over the summer especially. A lot of you started attracting a lot of opportunities. Maybe you started dressing differently, going to different places. Someone's starting to realize that, like, whoa, I don't like the idea of you flirting with other people. That could have been some kind of eye-opener this summer for many of you, and I feel like now that the fall season has hit, Your divine masculines are like, I want to get you alone. How do they feel about the connection now? Yeah, their higher self is activating in some way. So it's like some kind of shift or awakening that it's like testing their love for you in a way, divine feminines. Because, I don't know, maybe some of you have been dealing with some kind of push and pull dynamic. And because you were dealing with your divine masculine energy, you maybe made it, you maybe made it a thing to like be single or be on your own for a little while. And somebody got used to you being on your own. Somebody's not used to seeing you in this flirt energy. They're used to you being in a particular type of way where you're either like you've got them on this pedestal, or you've got this journey or this connection with them like locked down tight, But lately, especially over the summer here, I do feel like someone has been making shifts or making move to become more of their own person, which is now causing this tower moment. You're this tower moment, seeing you in this kind of glow up energy, or making your own moves, or spending time with other people. Like I'm hearing like Drake for some reason, like I don't know what song it is, but it's like where he says spent hanging with some girls I never seen before. Like you guys are hanging around, or he's seen photos of you or seen you in places that like maybe you wouldn't normally go. I feel like a lot of you are going out, and it's causing like major panic for a lot of your divine masculines, because for them they're observing in your photos like where you are, if anybody's looking at you while you're taking your picture. Maybe they're looking at the location that you're at and whether or not there would be other people there that you could potentially be like flirting with. Somebody's maybe even worried about others expressing their love to you, or you expressing your love to other people, or maybe even expressing interest in other people. So I feel like someone's masculine's higher self is activating like this kind of reunion energy, reconciliation and reunion energy coming back. For some of you, you may get this like apology or humbled energy coming from your masculines as well. I feel like a lot of you are about to experience a really intense cycle of I'm never gonna let you go. Okay? So I don't know what that means. You guys could look up the lyrics, like I'm never gonna let you go, and see what comes up for you guys. But that's what it is. Like that's the cycle that I feel is coming up for a lot of you. Like get ready for reunion, reconciliation energy. You're about to go through some kind of cycle with your divine masculine where they're about to express like they love you. I don't want you with anybody else. I don't want to see you with anybody else. The idea of seeing you with someone, and that's what I feel like maybe you guys are at the gist of right now. It's like on your journey, it's like, whoa, both of you weren't expecting this. You guys weren't expecting someone to come in and swoop the divine feminine off of her feet. I'm going to be nosy and dig into that a little bit. Okay, what did this person bring to the table, divine feminines? Ooh, make the effort. Love it. So I feel like that's why they're kind of panicking here, and that's why this storm energy is coming up, and that's why many of you are about to get your apology, because a lot of you devoted a lot of time into yourself, either building up your finances, pulling away from the situation of putting this masculine on a pedestal who wasn't reciprocating, and decided to pour all of that focus on yourself, your stability, your home. I'm hearing for a lot of you, like your money. I don't know what it is, like your career. A lot of you started up new endeavors. Maybe you started networking, and a lot of opportunities started coming through for you. You guys are this new version of yourself, and I'm hearing like shake your money maker. So a lot of you could be like attracting opportunities based off of like your own creativity, like shaking up your brain a little bit here. Your brain is your money maker, your creativity for many of you. And I feel like stepping away from your masculine at one point on your journey is what actually caused you guys to bloom or blossom like a rose or a flower. And because now you're in this newfound energy of having a lot of this structure, this solid foundation for yourself, the type of suitors that you guys are now pulling your way or attracting, they're really showing you what effort is all about. And it's really ironic because that's what your divine masculines are starting to see and learn, which is why they're coming in hot and heavy with this reconciliation energy, because now they want to make the effort. Just like whoever's trying to swoop you off your feet and make this effort towards you, your divine masculines are like, yo, I could do it better. And I feel like a lot of you are like, you had your chance. So yeah, they could be worried about you guys letting somebody else make the effort towards you. That's why the flirt card came up here because you guys are, in fact, extending your energy to others. Okay? You deserve love, Divine Feminine. That's exactly why. Okay? A lot of you are being rewarded for making that decision to love yourself first, and in turn, you've got somebody else now coming in to show you that you're worthy. They want to love you from head to toe. They want to romance you. I feel like whoever this new suitor is, they were sent on some kind of like calling, like it's like your heart were calling out to them, and they were lucky enough to receive the signal. And you're also dealing with someone here, like healing family issues. A lot of you could be dealing with someone who, give me 1 second, guys. I feel like I need to cough. So sorry about that, guys. So with healing family issues, I feel like it's this weird energy of like hearing your soul calling, Divine Feminine. Like if your masculine fucks up on your journey, there is this soul here waiting to, you know, enter at any given moment. And they're going to be someone, especially with the healing family issues card, they're going to be someone that's going to come in and they're not wanting to play games. They've been through something that you've been through, right? They're not into the competition. They're not into the games. They want to make you feel like Divine Feminine, like you're in that role. They're not here to teach you any lessons about how to balance this and how to balance that. They're just here to love you. Like, let me love you. So I feel like that's what a lot of your divine masculines are up against right now with this tower energy here. And they never thought that it was going to hit them like this, to feel this depth of emotion of just wanting to reconcile and come in and make all of this effort now towards you, like when they see somebody else doing it. Okay, I feel like even somewhere along the journey for many of you, maybe a lot of your divine masculines were like, I wish you well, go find somebody. And it's like, now that it's actually coming into fruition, a lot of them are ready to come towards you and be honest about how much they love you, how much they want to show up now. But yeah, that's just what it is right now. I feel like, you know, what's the outcome, Divine Feminine? At least right now, what's the outcome for you? Ooh. Clumsy me. I was clumsy with your heart. I was clumsy with your heart, Divine Feminine. Okay, we have children. Children could be affecting this. Ooh, what else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, worth waiting for. So divine timing is at play for many of you. I feel like you deserve love. You deserve someone who's making the effort towards you, because you deserve great love. Some of you might be moms out there. Some of you might have children. Some of you might have been, like, this energy could have been affecting your connection in a way where, like, you had to make, you know, very strategic move in your lives, like in your lives, Divine Feminine, in terms of like staying celibate, staying single, to protect your own. And that's why I feel like the universe is trying to match that energy by bringing you instability. All right, guys, so I'm going to close off this one. If you guys would like to connect with me personally, if you guys are going through some big stuff and you need a listening ear, reach me over at hipsy.com. Join the memberships. I do have videos in there that speak of my journey as well. You guys are not alone. I love you. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.